Hey guys, happy Saturday, May 25th. And so I believe it was yesterday morning that I posted a preview of the video that I'm working on, which has to do with Thursday night service from the 23rd. That was KEKEL, just coming back from 2 weeks in Europe. And so the video is likely, I'm going to split it into more parts, but this is just another preview. I have family coming over today. We're going to have a little bit of a make your own pizza extravaganza and enjoy one another's company. And so I will continue later, but thought you'd like to see just a little portion of a little bit more of what's to come. I've had a lot of feedback just from the preview. And so apparently it's resonating, and we'll just wait. There's more. But anyway, let's hear a little bit of how Mike started off the service on Thursday.
And jet lag is fighting me. But really, I feel pretty good. I stayed awake the whole trip home, which was about 10-hour flight just to Dallas. They rerouted us to stupid Dallas, the sorriest airport in the United States next to SeaTac. The thing's 10 miles long. If you don't take the train, you never will get to your gate. But they put us in there because of the weather and, all the storms and everything. And so we got there, and we had a 4.5-hour layover. Then they delayed the flight, and that turned into 5.5, 6-hour layover, which shouldn't have been that way coming home, but they decided to extend it for a quarter of a day. And so we were supposed to get in, 11 o'clock? I said, Reverend Kinson came to get us, he and his wife. So, I might make it home by midnight. So about 2:30, we rolled into the house. But that's traveling. It looks glorious, but it's not. It's not all glory, that's for sure. But so I stayed up the whole way home, except for a little couple-hour nod on the plane. So I'm doing good. Got up 8:30 this morning, I was awake. So I might as well get up. Why should I just lie here if I'm not sleeping and getting some advantage from that? So just got on up and doing good, but I've made it a point not to sit down all day. Because all you have to do is sit down and put your fingers on that keyboard. And I can see it now. I told my wife, I can hear it now. Are you awake? And I wake up at 7 o'clock with nothing but a text and a change of clothes between me and church. But that's not what happened today, and I'm thankful for that. So I'm going to preach this to you. All that is in me, I feel good. I seem to be more alert than half of you. And you haven't been on any jets except for speeding to church at the last minute.
This is not the first video I've shared where Mike he's more tired, he's more sick, he's more. He's more. Why are you tired? You weren't sitting on a jet, having jet lag, getting in late. What are you so tired about? Oh, yeah, that's right, because you were racing like a jet to church at the last minute. When I think of, what comes to mind? Faces and situations of people. Constantly, especially during Bible school. Now, I don't know how many Bible school students there are right now in that place. I don't know how many they're going to graduate, but let's say there's 10. Let's give them that. Let's say there's 10. Let's say there's 20. Each of those lives are people, and some may have families, some may not. But the dude works. He's rushing home all the time to either finish up notes or to get to class or to get to church, and then to get home late, to stay up late, to maybe type stupid notes, stupid stuff, to come in, hear this guy regale you for minutes, and I cut some of this off about, oh, I got in and it was rough. It's not all glory. It's not what it seems to be. Really? Well, no one there would know, would they, KEKEL? Because they don't get to do that. They don't. Who's gone on such length? Who's gone for a week? You and your wife are the only ones. And ironically, you're the only ones who have never started a church in your whole entire life. And you have the gall and audacity. You wait, in this service, he's going to talk to these people. He has the nerve. And this is what cult leaders do. This is what they do. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just go Google it. Google. There are several people who want me to show a video juxtaposing what a cult is and what these people are like. And it's coming. It's in the long line of videos and things that I'm trying to get to. This guy, he stands there whining to these people who are probably tired, who are probably exhausted because they weren't out traveling for 2 weeks. Oh, boo-hoo, you're so tired from traveling. Cares. And from fixing up your new home in Arizona. And the people listening are laughing about things. I don't even know why half those people are laughing. I think it's a conditioned response, honestly, because they know if they don't give him what he wants, he's going to read them the riot act. And if you don't believe me, go see some of the videos I posted. Go listen to a lot of his videos, and you'll see it there. You don't get the amens. If he doesn't get the laugh at a joke, he's not a happy camper. So they're over there. Now he's going to tell you that you're racing to church at the last minute. This guy never misses an opportunity to take pot shots at people. Loyal people who are doing their best and working hard. He takes the pot shots at them. Instead of turning it around, because this guy doesn't have a servant's heart. He doesn't have within him to say to people, hey, I know, I was out gallivanting. You guys were here holding down the fort, and you're raising families, and you are in school, and man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. And, here I am telling my boohoo story, and I'm not even acknowledging that you have your own that are real issues, real boo-hoo. When have you heard him say that? When have you heard him say anything like that over the pulpit? Instead, he goes off, and so to temper it, he has to temper it. So he has to turn it on you, sitting there listening to him. He does it all the time. In this case, he has to temper the fact that he just stood there for how long, and I've cut some out. He stood there talking about this trip, and he's not even done yet. So to temper it, he has to turn it on you. That he looks more awake than you do after all he's been through. And you raced at the last minute to church, but he lives around the corner, and he races to church. He's told that many times. Are you getting kids all ready to come to church? Your wife has never done children's church to know what it's like to have to come in hours before and prepare and all that. You guys don't do anything that you demand of those in the field. None of it. You've done none of it. You do none of it. And you continue to do none of it. And you flaunt your lifestyle before these people who are not living that way. You desire it. You desire to feather the nest and keep your carcass in it, not them. Anyway, moving right along, let's hear what else Mike said.
And for those of you that didn't even know we went anywhere, we've been to Italy, to Croatia, to Greece, to France, to Spain. There's probably one or two I missed in there, all within 10, 12 days. That's awesome, isn't it? So that's 2 vacations stacked together in 10 years. Not bad. Not really. I had more than that. I'm thankful for that.
I'm going to end this portion of the video right here as a preview. But what I am going to show is on this part, he named all the countries they were in. He didn't say Germany. And I don't care if they were on some kind of tour thing and that only covered certain countries. If you're over there already, why wouldn't you go see that young couple in Germany? Why? Why wouldn't you? When was the last time someone was there to see them? They're having services in a little cafe. I actually like the intimate nature of something like that versus a big church building. Why wouldn't you say, we're right here, man, let's hop on a flight, even if it's overnight, even if it's just to pop in your face, just to see them and say, hey, we were over here on a 2-week vacay, just traipsing around Europe, France, Italy, Greece, Spain, Croatia. Let me see, were there others? I don't know. And just give them a hug. Just give them encouragement, something. No. I didn't see it. I went and looked on the Germany Facebook page. I saw the service from last weekend. I'll share some of that in the next video, but that just breaks my heart for them. Why wouldn't you go? Why wouldn't you stop in? Now, I'm going to be fair. It could be that they reached out to them and said, hey, we're going to be in Europe for this tour thing, or we're on a cruise, whatever they were doing. I don't think they were on a cruise to Croatia. But maybe they said, oh, now's not a good time, sir. We're busy. I don't think that happened. But I have to allow for that maybe there was communication, to be fair. But 2 weeks, and the front side or the back side of that, you couldn't pop in and see them. I don't know. I just think about being in their place, and if I heard and knew that the KEKELs were there, and there wasn't communication as far as, hey, we're going to be over here, but we're not going to be able to stop in and see you guys because we got to get back. I have to preach, because there's no one else to preach there in Graham. There's all those ministers, but no one to preach. Boo-hoo. It's all on me. I got to get there. Hold down the fort. I even saw Kinson's head there in the service, nodding his head, raising his hands. I'm like, as much as that guy needs to take off because he's all wired. He's all amped about stuff that's not important. When was the last time he was on one? A week, 2 weeks. I've not seen it. I've not seen it. How does he sit there and listen to that? I don't know. Maybe your Christian heart says, oh, I'm so happy for the KEKELs. Oh, they got another house. Oh, I'm so happy for the KEKELs. Oh, I've been out there and scratched out of work, or I've done this or that. Oh, I'm so happy for the KEKELs. They've never done any of that. They've never had to. I don't know. It's just really weird, and it's just kind of in your face. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Going to get ready for the familia, and I will meet you back here probably the middle of the night sometime, probably early in the morning, I don't know. But I'm actually going to break them up. I'm going to start breaking up the videos into a little bit smaller pieces, even if they're all the same topic. It'll just be different parts. So thanks a lot for hanging in there, being patient, being supportive, sending stuff, calling, writing. I mean, you just fill my heart with so much joy. I've had an awesome week. I've been on the phone a lot this past week, reconnecting and hearing people's stories. And, I can't tell them. I can't share them. I can't refer to them indirectly, but it is a stirring. It is a definite stirring. And I'm so, so thankful. So thanks, guys.